It's a silver fox office for the box office foxes. It's a silver fox office with Elsie and Mike.
Hi, welcome to
Hi.
Welcome to the Silver Fox office, where we are on a quest to find the foxiest old guy in cinema. I'm Mike.
I'm Elsie.
I'm so sorry.
And I'm forgiving you. Hi.
What? Hi. I'm so sorry, everyone. What a great start.
It was a really good introduction.
Oh my god.
Here we are.
Here we are. How you doing?
I think I'm good.
You think you're good?
I'm good. I was saying to I was flustered on the way over here. My car wouldn't turn over, so I had to take my dad's truck. I'm currently driving the world's largest car. There was also an overturned recycle bin in your driveway. And then
I put that there as an obstacle.
perfectly. And then there were two people behind me, and I was getting straight anyway.
In my driveway?
No, like behind me, trying to get past. And I was like, just go around.
And then I made you come here and plan our calendar, because we've got
Which we needed to do.
an insane calendar coming up,
Yes.
because we both have leave.
Yes.
Yeah, just a heads up now, we are going to be taking a week or two off at the end of July, start of August. Just giving you a heads up now for that. We'll tell you at the time.
We'll tell you when it's happening, but yes, unfortunately, we had the nerve, the gall, the gumption to take some time for ourselves.
Yeah, we've been doing this for 2 years almost.
And we've had enough.
We're like, you know what? Just one fortnight without having to look at Elsie would be
My God, that's my dream.
spectacular.
one fortnight without having to look at myself.
Oh God, I know that feeling. Oh Jesus.
I've turned all the mirrors around.
Also, apologies for our audio last time. We've had a couple of people say that we just kept cutting out.
Thanks, Ed.
Thanks, Karen. We just thought that maybe I wasn't calling Ed a Karen. I was thinking our actual friend Karen.
And being a Karen is not a bad thing when it's our friend of the pod Karen.
Look, our Karen is not a Karen, if you know what I mean.
The most delightful Karen I've ever met in my
Absolutely.
life.
We love you, Karen.
And we love you, Ed. Thank you so much
Yeah.
for being our quality control specialists. I don't know what we'd do without
We
you.
just thought that you would enjoy it more if you didn't have to hear us every 20
We
seconds.
kind of like the spooky ambience of like, oh, where did they go?
It's going to happen. It's a drinking game. You have to listen to it, and every time we cut out, take a shot.
It's a little bit of like a jump scare. It's like, oh, where are they? Oh, there they are.
We teleported like Nightcrawler.
Poignant. Maybe also that episode was just so feral that it's not meant to be heard through the human ears.
I think me in particular was quite. I feel like you were comparatively.
I think we
chill.
were talking about things that only dogs could hear.
I think so. Hi, Jared.
Hi, Jared.
Jared came home.
Jared came home.
From the war. I've been standing on a cliff wrapped in a shawl.
He
waiting
said he
for
wouldn't
him.
do it, and he did. He came home.
What is this
Oh
vibe
my
that we're
God,
bringing
it's
today?
the rain.
It's the rain.
It's the
I think you
ambient
said
rain
it's
noise.
Lorraine for a second.
It's Lorraine.
It's fucking Lorraine. Lorraine Warren.
Spooky. She could hear us.
Welcome to our.
Only Lorraine Warren can hear us.
Welcome to our only Lorraine.
We are talking about things at a pitch that only Lorraine Warren can hear.
Welcome to our Halloween episode. June. We're
I can't wait for the Halloween episode where you and I dress up as Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Oh my God, though.
Wait.
Oh my God. Wait.
Wait a minute.
Hang on. Hold the
We're
phone.
cooking, we're cooking. Obviously, you're Lorraine.
That's exactly what I was thinking, though.
I'm obviously Ed. I'm gonna get confused. I'm gonna come as Ed London.
And Jared can be the nun.
Peeking around the corner.
Karen can be Annabelle. And it's all fun. It's fun. Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, so
Let's rein it the fuck in.
Okay.
It is too early to be this.
my cheeks already hurt.
It is a Monday evening record, which is not
That's-
usual for us, so we're both at work.
That's what's made us a little bit silly, I
I
think.
think so.
That's a little bit crazy.
And then you were immediately here and we're like, dates, calendars,
Prunes.
prunes.
You said dates. Raisins. Just naming my favorite dried fruits.
That's me and the sun.
Like a raisin in the sun.
Oh my God.
Well, maybe not. Okay.
What? Okay. Okay.
Anyway, Mike,
Yes.
calm down.
Okay.
How are you?
Great. I'm good.
Watch any good film lately?
Oh, yes. So let me start. I've been Batmaning it up. So I've still been going through my Lego Batman game.
Saw it on the telly when I arrived.
Absolutely. It's because I watched my film. I finished my film 2 minutes before you got here, and I was like, I can do a couple of puzzles in that time. I think I'm gonna possibly finish it tonight. I think I finished the story last night, so I'm just working on all the collectible stuff.
Cool.
But it's just made me real Batman-y in general. So I've been watching a lot of Batman the Animated Series, which, as I'm sure I've said before, one of my all-time favorite TV shows. So I've been doing a really fun thing, which is maybe just fun to me. But I've got all of the episodes in Spin the Wheel with Joker
that's
face
fun.
on it. So I've just been spinning it and watching whatever it says.
Whatever Joker face tells you to.
Yeah. So I've been watching a lot of episodes that I'm like, I haven't actually seen this before, and I haven't seen this in a long time, and so it's good.
This is so ridiculous, and I don't even know if I keep this in because it's that stupid. But like a few years ago at work, I'm gonna try to tell the story without laughing, and you'll hear how stupid it is.
Okay.
A couple years ago at work, it was like Halloween, and you know how like sometimes people would dress up on Halloween at work. This this woman came down to my floor to talk to the guy who sat behind me, and she had like her face painted up like a ghoul or like a skeleton or something like that. She had like white and black face paint on, and she came over to the guy behind me, and he said to her like, "Oh, what have you come as? Are you the Joker?" And she was like, "No, I'm like a skeleton or a ghoul or something like that." And then after she left, it was like me and then my coworker next to me, then my other coworker in front of us. After she left, my coworker in front of us stood up and was like, "Did you hear what he said to her?" And we were like, "What?" And he had only seen the back of this woman and like her outfit, couldn't see her face. And he went, he just asked her if she had come as the Joker because she's wearing red shoes. What? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, no, I think it's because she was wearing all that face paint. And he was like, oh, I didn't see her face. I just saw her shoes. And that's why I assumed. And so then we would call this woman Joker Shoes, which was really bad. But then my sister and I now, because I told my sister and we were like pissing ourselves laughing. And so now we will always be like, whenever somebody brings up the Joker, we'd be like, oh, and his red shoes. Because, he famously wears it.
He wears like, in the animated series, he wears like black specs.
No, you're thinking of his red shoes.
You're thinking of Ronald McDonald.
Damn, like he asked her if she was a Joker wearing red shoes. Like,
that's very funny.
So yeah, there we go. That's my really stupid story.
Keep that in. Please do not remove that.
Keep that in. It's already made my eyes water. Thinking about it.
Joker shoes. Shout out Joker shoes.
Shout out Joker shoes.
You know what? Joker shoes stay on. Shout out to all you Jokers in your shoes out there.
You and your red Joker shoes.
You and your red Joker shoes.
Oh my word. Anyhow, what else have you been watching?
I've just read a couple of Batman comics, just from the new 52 run. It's been great. I've had a great Batman time. I mean, I'm always in the Batman.
Having a great Batman time.
I'm always in a Batman mood. But it's been particularly fun.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. What else have I read? So I finally, because I think I said last time that I've been consistently 4 books behind.
Oh yes.
With my goal. I am finally up to my goal.
Good.
Because I read, not up to my goal. I'm finally on par. On par.
Par for the course.
I'm on track for my goal. So I read. Did I talk about Lost at Sea last time?
I can't remember. I don't think so.
No. So, okay, I was reading Lost at Sea, the John Ronson mystery. So John Ronson is a British journalist. He's kind of like in the same vein as Louis Theroux and David Farrier. Like they're kind of weird, quirky, funny, but also really thorough and entertaining journalism. So he's that. He did, some of his most famous books are like The Psychopath Test,
Okay.
and So You've Been Publicly Shamed, and The Men Who Stare at Goats, which
Oh,
became
I
a
know
film.
Men Who Stare at Goats.
Yeah, so he wrote those. And John Ronson, he came to Wellington last year, and Jared and I went to watch him do his live talk on the Psychopath Test. He's so great. He also does heaps of really good TV and documentaries, and his podcasts are awesome. So I have been reading the John Ronson Mysteries, Lost at Sea, which is just like a whole bunch of his journalism, his shorter journalism that's in one book. Normally they tend to span from like 2008 to 2012, maybe earlier. So it's not cutting edge modern stuff, but really fun, really funny, really harrowing, like just everything. Really cool.
Nice.
I love John Ronson. If you ever feel like reading like something true that's also funny and a bit weird, any John Ronson will do the trick.
I remember the movie Men Who Stare at Goats. Like I remember when that came out and like how much of a big deal it was. I don't think I've ever watched it.
I've not watched it and I haven't read the book. I've
Okay.
got the book, but I want to read it and then watch it.
Fun.
Yeah, he talks about it a little bit in Lost at Sea, because he does this one thing about looking at the average income of people in Britain, and he sort of looks at them by in groups of 5. So he looks at one guy who's like on the poorer end of the spectrum and interviews him and talks with him, and then he looks at someone who makes 5 times what that guy makes, and then he talks to someone who makes 5 times what they make, and he's sort of, John Ronson's sort of in the middle, and he's like, this is sort of what I make a year, this is what I made last year, but that's because that's what happens when George Clooney wants to make one of your books a movie, and that doesn't happen every year. That's only every so often. You know, it's funny and he's good. And I think I talked about Angel Down last time a little bit.
Yes, you did.
I finished it. It was really good. It did lose me a little bit to the end because it just got a little bit esoteric and a little bit too smart for me. But I really enjoyed it. I really recommend it. I reckon for a lot of people it will be the best thing they've ever read. You know, it's one of those.
Nice.
And then I read a book, and I thought of you the whole time.
Oh my God.
Called 102 Minutes by Jim Dwyer and Kevin Flynn, which is about the Twin Towers. So because 102 minutes is how long it took for the plane to hit, for the towers to fall.
Start to finish, 102 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is insane when you think about it.
Yeah. So I expected to read it and for it to be a, 9:20, this happened. 9:50, this happened. I was expecting that, and really like beat by beat focusing on different people, which is kind of what it was. But I felt I didn't love it. I wanted to love it. And I think that for me, the thing about the Twin Towers, because I don't have any emotional connection to it other than the fact that I remember it happening and it's a tragedy and it's really sad, right? But I don't have that like most of Americans do, that instant emotional attachment and gut reaction to it, right? So I was looking at Goodreads and it was filled with 5-star reviews, and I'm not sure how many of those is just people being like,
it's important to them.
Yeah. Like I would be more likely to rate a Titanic book 5 stars just because I have like an attachment to it, right? Even though it didn't happen to me, it's not quite the same, but
But it's like a thing that you're interested and well versed on.
Yeah. And so for me, the thing that's interesting about the Twin Towers is the people involved and the emotion that is attached to it, and the stories of their loved ones, and all of that. And when this book goes into it, it really shines and it's brilliant. But then there are pages and pages and pages about fireproof cladding.
Yeah.
And then there are pages and pages and pages about the machinations and the political maneuvering between the fire department and the police department.
Yeah.
And that just bored me. I was
Yeah.
like, I know it's important, but
Have you ever read the book The Only Plane in the Sky by Garrett M. Graff?
No.
So I read that one summer
Mm-hmm.
because obviously I'm going to spend my summer reading a book about 9/11.
Of course.
And that
I
whole
expect nothing else from you.
that whole like 9:03 a.m.
Yeah.
That's in that.
Okay.
So but the reason it's called The Only Plane in the Sky is because of the fact that when 9/11 happened, they had to shut airspace.
Mhm.
The only plane in the sky at the time was Air Force One
Yeah.
with I was about to call him George Clooney. He wishes George Bush
Yeah.
was on. That is, I thought it was a really interesting book
Mhm.
because it went into the different perspectives. Like it did go into the perspective of the United States government and how they were responding to it, but also into the individual people. And it was an oral history. That's exactly what it was, of people recounting it. And I found it incredibly interesting. I think I think there are so many reasons why 9/11 is so shocking and so like unbelievable to think about, because on one hand it is totally unbelievable, but then on the other hand, if you work in an office building, like when you listen to these oral histories or you read about it or you watch a documentary about it or anything like that, it's just like it is just people in an office building who were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and there was nothing that they could have done.
And there was lots of stuff in there of people in the South Tower, which
God.
was the one that was hit second but fell first. There were people that started evacuating.
Never
and there
told
was a
to go
guy
back up.
Yeah. And stuff like that. And you're like, they could have gotten out.
Yep. And they were told to go back up.
And also this book not once mention Steve Buscemi, and there was a lot about firefighters.
Right. So that's a problem.
It's a mark against it.
I feel like I've talked about it before, but it's like my favorite documentary series of all time. It's the National Geographic One Day in America about 9/11. I think that is the greatest 9/11 documentary ever made, and this is coming from a 9/11 documentary connoisseur. But because they worked in collaboration with the 9/11 Museum, and all of that footage is like, a lot of it's never before seen footage. And it is so incredible because it takes you step by step everything that happened. And it's like 3 or 4 episodes that span over one day. And it's just so insane how much is like compacted into one day. So
Can you remind me of that after this so
Yes,
I
I
can
can.
have a look at it?
Add it to the list.
Have you ever seen the musical Come From Away?
No, but I've heard about it.
You need to come over, because Jared and I were just saying the other day that we want to rewatch it. So come over.
I need to watch it with you.
It is have a blanket, have some snacks, have some tissues.
Lock in.
Yeah, because
I would love to.
If there's something that is pretty much guaranteed to make me cry, it has Come From Away.
Come From Away.
Oh, I love that musical. It was robbed at the Tony Awards. Fuck you, dear Evan Hansen. Anyway.
For more reasons than one.
For more, also, Natasha Pierre in The Great Comet of 1912 also robbed at that Tony Award.
Oh,
Anyway.
what a musical.
Anyway. On to things I've watched. So I started with the movie Frank.
Oh, yes.
In 2014, because it is based on a real thing that happened to John Ronson, and he wrote the script for Frank.
Oh my God.
He was one of the writers of the script. I think there were 3. So at the end of Lost at Sea, the John Ronson Mysteries was a little novella, which was the story behind Frank. So I read that and then watched the film.
Fun.
I didn't love the film, but I think I was in the wrong space to watch the film.
Okay.
I think I was too sleepy, and it was not what I thought it was going to be. And just because I was sleepy, I wasn't like prepared to be challenged, if you know what I mean.
Intellectually. No, whoa, that's not what that means.
I did love the line, "Stay away from my fucking theremin," though.
Oh, so good.
Great line.
So good.
And then we watched Hokum.
Okay. I've seen a lot of, maybe it's just you, but I've seen a lot of people watching Hokum at the moment on Letterboxd.
Yeah, I mean, Jared and I both watched it. So directed by Damien McCarthy, who also directed Caveat, which was fine, and Oddity, which we both fucking loved.
Oh, I remember you talking about Oddity.
Oddity got under my skin so thoroughly. Hokum is between those two. So it's better than Caveat, not as good as Oddity. I still really enjoyed it. I don't know if it quite adds up to enough, but it was fun and engaging. and I enjoyed watching it. And then on the 6th of June, I did something absolutely fucking insane. I went with my dear friend Bree.
Shut up, Brie.
Shut up, Bree. And we went to go see a Mad Max marathon at the Roxy Cinema. I had never seen a single Mad Max film before
Insane
this.
way to consume them for the first time.
For the first time. I had never seen a
Thoughts
single
on
one.
Tina Turner?
What?
Thoughts on Tina Turner?
She was there. She looks great.
She looks fantastic.
She looks fantastic. So,
End of story.
sorry.
End of transmission. That's it.
I had such a fun
Nice.
time.
They are fun films.
Really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
I was expecting it to be a slog. I was expecting the last two to be good because everyone has almost
Like
universally raved about the last two.
Mm.
So I was expecting them to be fun and enjoy them, but I was expecting the first three to be like, oh boy.
But they're insane films.
They are ridiculous, and I had a great time.
And that's the point. If they weren't ridiculous, they would be a slog, but they're so crazy.
If I were to rank them from least favourite to most favourite, it would be Mad Max 1, least favourite,
Mhm.
and then Thunderdome,
Mm-hmm.
which is Tina Turner,
Mhm.
and then Furiosa,
Mm-hmm.
then Mad Max 2, and then Fury Road. I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My review for Fury Road, I was very proud of this review. Thoroughly disappointed in Charlize Theron for living out my dream of being spat on by a shirtless Nicholas Hoult and not showing a single goddamn speck of appreciation.
How good's Nicholas Hoult?
He's so dreamy.
How good's Charlize Theron? Jesus Christ.
She's good. I don't normally care much for her. I don't dislike her, but she's one that I get her confused with Scarlett Johansson, and both of them I'm like, you're both good.
I get
but
her
you're
kind of
just like-
confused with Rosamund Pike sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Like tall, slender, blonde woman with bob cuts.
I think because I was exposed to Rosamund Pike earlier in Die Another Day, so I always think of her in that. And, so yeah, really, if you haven't seen the Mad Max, what a treat.
Fun.
We continued our Disney watch.
Yes, I saw.
For the first time in a long time, because we're still in the 40s, and boy, oh boy, they are rough.
From what I saw on Letterboxd, did you or did you not watch the movie that's like not on streaming? It's like not on Disney Plus.
Not this time, but
okay.
previously. That's Make Mine Music is the one that is not on streaming. Not because it's
controversial.
It's not like Song of the South, which is explicitly not on there because it is racist and because Disney we don't want that. Make Mine Music is just not there.
It's just not a memorable one.
But no one wants it.
Nobody's going looking for it. That's why it's not there.
No, but Fun and Fancy Free is of the same sort of ilk.
Oh, that's it.
This is shit. It's just awful. But again, I'm very proud. There's a song in it called A Bear Likes to Say It With a Slap. Because it's all about a bear.
And I've always said that.
Bear falls in love with a girl bear, and the way bears express love is to hit each other, apparently. So not a great message.
Again.
So my review was, A Bear Likes to Say It With a Slap sounds like a tell-all memoir about my time in Grindr in my early 20s.
Yeah. We've all been there.
We've all been there. And then I had a cult night with my friends Karen and Bree, who had never seen The Wicker Man or Midsummer. So we had a cult horror double feature. I don't think either of them cared for The Wicker Man very much.
And you were just vibrating.
No, I get it. It is a cult movie. It is a cult classic, and for a reason. It is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. They liked Midsummer.
Mm-hmm.
I like Midsummer.
Midsummer's good.
Midsummer's great.
It was like horrifying to watch.
I liked it a lot more this time than I did the first time.
Ari Aster is just like an insane filmmaker.
Yeah. Like, there was a review on this that I saw that was like, I'm so glad Ari Aster never went to therapy.
Like insane concepts.
Yeah. But such fun.
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Fun. Still no idea who Florence Pugh is. I'm never gonna get that.
You've got Florence Pugh blindness.
She is such a good actress, but I could not pick her out in a crowd. Is my thing.
Yeah.
And the last one I want to talk about, last night Jared and I had a little date night
because
we've been quite busy, so we haven't had a lot of
Yes.
time, so we're like, let's go see this film, this cute couples film.
Scary Movie 6.
We went to see Obsession.
Oh, a couples film for the ages.
Cute couples film. Have you seen it?
Not yet, but like somebody else went to see it and like immediately messaged my sister and was like, "You and Elsie need to go see this."
I reckon you'd get something out of it. So it's getting like a lot of rave reviews.
People are like loving it. It's like Curry. Somebody Curry is the director.
Curry Baker.
Curry Baker.
And I gave it 4.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah.
I thought it was really fun, really horrifying. I really liked the characters. There is one moment where it's just, oh God, it's good. It's really good.
I've heard it's like quite gnarly.
Yeah.
Which I'm
However,
excited about.
I am going to say, so spoilers for Obsession, but like minor spoilers for the first 5 minutes of the film. So if you really want to avoid that, skip forward 30 seconds.
Don't listen to this.
So just before the film started, Jared turned to me and he was like, "Oh, I hope our cats are okay," because we just had been out for a couple of hours. So we were like, "Oh yeah," we were missing our cats. 5 minutes into this movie, the guy's cat is dead after eating his medication on the floor, and it's a tabby cat, just like our girls.
Oh no!
And I was so stressed for the whole movie until we got home.
Any kind of animal death in a film, I'm like, it really gets me.
I know, and it's pretty grim, but also just like the fact that Jared had just said beforehand, I was like, oh
okay.
God.
Oh.
So yeah, I've had a great time watching movies.
Nice.
And I just want to shout out a Letterboxd account that I love. It is a favorite of mine. I really enjoy seeing what
Dixie Norma 69.
Dixie Norma 69 1 through 6 were taken. So it is an account called Bechdel test. So there are lots of Bechdel test accounts. This one is just Bechdel test, and they obviously rate films based on the Bechdel test. So the way they do it is, if it's got if it passes the Bechdel test, which is obviously 2 named female characters have a conversation about something that is not a man. That's the Bechdel test. So if a film passes the Bechdel test, it gets 5 stars, and then it's got a whole bunch of criteria. So 4.5 stars passes the test, but the characters aren't named. 4 stars leaves space for discussion whether it passes or not. 3 stars fulfills 2 requirements. 2 stars there's doubt in terms of one of the requirements, but does not pass the test. 1 star fulfills the first requirement. Half a star doesn't fulfill any of the requirements. No rating, doesn't qualify, right? And it is so fun to just see every so often, like, Halloween 6 gets 5 stars. Who would do that? Like, Birdemic, 5 stars.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Birdemic ultimate feminist
And it's
film.
just like, these are the sorts of reviews. So it's like, it has these 2
I
characters.
love that they even give you like the detail. Love that.
Yeah, so Birdemic, just reading it out, Birdemic Shock and Terror from 2010, noted terrible film, has 5 stars. It has 2 named female characters, Natalie and Becky. They talk with each other about something that's not a man, in brackets, restrooms. So it says what they talk about.
Love that.
So
What is the user?
Bechdel test as well. They follow me and I follow them, so you can find them through my followers. They've got a picture of Marilyn Monroe as their...
Perfect.
I just wanted to shout them out.
Person. Yes, I love that. I absolutely love that.
I don't know this person in person, by the way. I just genuinely like their account. LC, I've talked forever. Have you read anything? Have you seen anything?
I have indeed.
Have you eaten any good meals? I don't know.
I have also eaten some good meals. My sister and I went to Denny's for dinner a week ago.
What is that? Right, okay, Denny's for film, yeah.
Anyway, so films, since we've last spoken, I was eating dinner, needed something to watch, so I was on Disney Plus, I think, and I watched the 2023 film Quiz Lady.
Okay.
So it is a film with everyone's favourite high quality actress, Awkwafina, but also Sandra Oh.
I love Sandra Oh.
Sandra Oh
Christina Yang herself.
is in such a strange role because it's a very deeply unserious role. Well, there are some serious moments, but it's more or less deeply unserious. Basically, what this film is about is Awkwafina and Sandra Oh play sisters, and Awkwafina's character, literally every night since she was like 12, has watched this quiz show.
And Batman the animated series.
Literally. And you kind of see through flashback that she watched this quiz show as a way of escaping like a pretty rough home life, like through her parents' divorce. Her older sister, Sandra Oh, now that they're older, is like a bit of a... She's just a bit of a mess. Like, she lives in her car and she, you know, thinks she wants to be a life coach.
Sorry, is it Sandra Oh that lives in the car, or is it Awkwafina?
Sandra Oh. So Awkwafina is a total, like, square. Like, she is very routine. She has an alarm on her phone to watch her quiz show, which is seen to be a failure. But then when I saw that, I was like, that's a really good idea.
A good idea.
Should do an alarm on my phone to watch a show. And Awkwafina has this pug called Mr. Linguini. And so basically in this film, Awkwafina and Sandra Oh's mother gets kidnapped by it's set up to be like he's from the Yakuza, but anyway, whatever. She gets kidnapped. They need money, and in a weird roundabout way, they decide that Awkwafina is going to go onto the quiz show that she's obsessed with, which Will Ferrell hosts the quiz show. Oh, character played by Will Ferrell.
Sure. Oh, not Will Ferrell. Okay.
Playing himself. But no, like a character played by him. Holland Taylor's also in it.
I love Holland Taylor. Yeah. I would watch anything for Holland Taylor.
So, is it the best film I've ever seen in my life? No.
But it does have Holland Taylor.
It has Holland Taylor. It is genuinely funny in places. Also endearing in places.
Okay.
There is a scene at the end. This is not like a spoiler. It's like all over social media. It kind of went viral. There's a scene where on the quiz show, Awkwafina and Sandra Oh have to do this almost like a charades round where Awkwafina has to act it out and Sandra Oh has to guess what she's saying. So Awkwafina, like the first one they get is like stocks, like the stock market.
Okay.
And Awkwafina's trying to like mime it out like a stock market graph, and Sandra Oh just has no idea what she's talking about, and they're like failing. And so then Awkwafina stops and she starts doing this like imitation of a man with like his pants pulled up really high, like looking really grumpy. And then Sandra Oh goes, Uncle Tom? And then Awkwafina's like, yes. And then she starts miming, like talking in her ear, and then she's like, Uncle Tom, oh, the stock market. And then they start miming it out through like things that only sisters would know.
Nice.
And it is so sweet. And I said it in my review, I genuinely think it is one of the greatest representations of sisterhood I have seen in a movie in a long time.
Someone that has a sibling could probably relate
it's
to
just
that.
So sibling, because you know in siblings it'll be like, hey brother, like hey bro. It's like nobody says that. No sibling says.
I hate this because my sister and I say hey bro, hey sis. That is how my sister and I refer to each other.
So maybe the only siblings in history to ever do that.
Yeah.
But I saw this and I was like, I can see my sister and I on a quiz show being able to do any of these and just get it. But it would be such niche references. So that was like really sweet. Also, Will Ferrell's character is like quite endearing and it's quite sweet. So, you know what?
Will Ferrell's good.
He's good.
He is good. It doesn't happen a lot. But like here's you. Have you ever seen Stranger Than Fiction?
No, but like I need to watch it.
Stranger Than Fiction is probably top 10 films for me. I love Stranger Than Fiction. Jamie is rolling at the moment because she hates Stranger Than Fiction.
She doesn't like it.
I've heard it. I don't know why.
I've heard it's like quite, because I also don't think it's like an expected role for Will Ferrell.
No, I think he's really good in it. I love that movie. I think it's and like it was the thing. I hated Will Ferrell until I saw this. I'm like, oh no, when he's
Mm.
used well, he's
When he's endearing.
really good. He's also really good in like the Lego movie. He's really
Yeah.
good. Like he's just
I would say if you want like an easy non-committal watch Quiz Lady. You'll
Yeah.
have some laughs. You'll roll your eyes at a few of them.
I also love that if you told me that there was a movie where Sandra Oh and Awkwafina play sisters and one of them is crazy and lives in her car and one of them's button up and is obsessed with quiz shows, it would be the other way around
Yeah.
in my head.
Yeah.
So
Also, that's the other thing. I think I
Oh.
messaged you about this. Holland Taylor
yeah.
plays Awkwafina's neighbor, and she's obsessed with Alan Cumming. When I tell you I watched
Oh.
this days after doing that episode, and I was like, hold on.
Holland Taylor, I will fight you.
And she has a Pee Wee Herman bobblehead that she thinks is Alan Cumming. And like there's this bit where it's kind of a spoiler, but towards the end of the film, they're at the studio lot and she sees Paul Rubens or Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman on the golf cart. And then Awkwafina goes up and is like, can you please put on an Irish accent? Oh, no, sorry, Scottish accent.
Scottish.
Jesus Christ. Scottish accent and pretend to be actor Alan Cumming because my neighbour's obsessed with him and thinks you're him. And so then so Paul Rubin pulls up on the golf cart and it's like, how are you doing, Lassie?
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Just for the record, Paul Rubin, not sexy.
Not sexy.
Not
Also,
sexy.
Did he die?
He's dead.
He did die recently.
Yeah.
Anyway, then, okay, so I had been talking about the TV series Rivals and how
Yes,
obsessed
you
with it I
have.
was. So it turns out for the second season, they've done a two-parter. So they've released all the first part, and then the second part's coming out in October.
Okay.
I watched the final episode of the part 1 of the second season of Rivals.
Did you cry?
I sobbed my
Oh my
heart
God,
out.
really?
It was devastating.
I didn't think it was a crying show.
Neither
I
did
thought it
I.
was just sexy rivalry.
I sobbed. When I tell you I sat on my couch and physically sobbed. Now, I was a little shitty at them because we were in the first few days of Pride Month and they effectively buried their gays
In Pride Month.
in Pride Month. When I tell you I sobbed, I was inconsolable. And you genuinely would have thought that somebody I knew had died. The way I responded to it, I was so angry and so upset.
This is me when Catherine O'Hara died.
It was so well done, though. Maybe not because they buried a gay, but it was the emotions that it brought out of me were insane.
Yeah.
So I still recommend Rivals to everybody, but holy fuck, that hurt because I was ready to kick my feet and giggle and have a jolly old
Have a
time,
sexy old time, yeah.
and here I was, shitting my pants and crying. Then we went to the cinema. We took Dad to the cinema to see the Mandalorian and Grogu movie
Okay.
in IMAX.
That's bombing, isn't it? Like critically and commercially, isn't it?
I loved it.
Okay.
So I saw a lot of people's negative reviews were like, this is effectively just a 2-hour-long Mandalorian episode. Yeah, that's why I loved it. I fucking love The Mandalorian.
That's what it
Also,
be.
the reviews, they were like, they don't do anything. It's just The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I loved it.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely got people divided. Dad and I loved it because we loved The Mandalorian TV series. We would just like tune in every week to be like, what wacky adventure are they on now? Yeah. People thought it was going to be something other than The Mandalorian and Grogu on a wacky adventure. That's all it was.
That's the point of the show. Okay. I've never seen any Mandalorian stuff, just to be clear, but
I really like The Mandalorian is the first Star Wars stuff that I started watching because I don't really care for the rest of it. I really love the story of Mandalorian and Grogu. Also, my review of it on Letterboxd is I would let that Mandalorian do things to me that would make my parents cry.
Yes, I did actually see that when it popped up, and I was like, that's a very LC.
Helmet on, helmet off.
Either one.
Either. Smash.
He's not like Shao Kahn, who has to have his helmet on.
He has a smash of biblical proportion.
Oh.
And when he walks around in the full armor and you can't see his face even, and he's just talking through that modulator, multiple times I was sitting there, but there's this bit where he breaks into this like food truck caravan, and this little creature, played by Martin Scorsese, voiced by Martin Scorsese for no reason.
I like to imagine that he's not even wearing any makeup or CGI.
Just
You're just like some little creature, and it's literally
just Martin
Martin Scorsese.
So this little creature is like backed into the back of his caravan, and the camera keeps panning between like Mandalorian's view of this little creature, and then it'll flip up, and the Mandalorian's like hunched over inside this caravan, staring down at this little creature, and I was sitting there like,
What other situations would cause him to be looking down at me like this?
I can't even imagine. He's so fine. He's so sexy. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, then the other night I was at my folks' place. My mum goes, "Let's watch a movie, but I want it to be a good movie."
Oh, pressure.
Pressure.
Yeah.
She said, "I don't want to fall asleep. I don't want to be bored.
Yeah.
I want to understand what's going on." I was like, okay, well, you've already ruled out all movies.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's be real. Let's be real. Right now we're looking down the barrel of 21 Jump Street, okay? Let's be
you're
serious.
a middle-aged woman. You're probably going to fall asleep in a movie.
You're going to fall asleep and you're going to go, listen, when we tried to watch Lake Bungo, I told you it was a fake story and you immediately said, so this is a true story. So we're on the rocks. Anyway, we ended up watching, and it was the first time I'd ever seen it.
Okay.
We watched The Prestige.
So there are a couple that I always get confused.
It's the Hugh Jackman, Christian Bale, magician one.
Yes, gotcha.
I had never seen it before. And so
One of Jared's favourite movies, I think.
we've read out the description to Mum, and she was like, "Oh, I like the sound of that." It was really good.
That's good.
First of all, Christian Bale is very sexy in that movie.
I don't like Christian Bale.
I'm normally not a Christian Bale fan. I don't know if it was the weird Cockney accent he had on, and he was a little bit dirty. He was hunky.
He does nothing for me. He is also, I feel like, someone that will not be on this podcast.
No.
Because he is a domestic abuser.
Yeah.
And beat his mother up or something.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there was something.
Yeah, okay, cool. Now
I'm sorry, obviously don't listen to me on that because I am talking out of my ass.
But he's instantly unsexy now.
Did Christian Bale
beat up his
mother?
Which is an insane question to have to ask.
Christian Bale was arrested but never charged for beating up his mother in July 2008.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, his mother and sister filed a complaint alleging he assaulted them.
Holy fuck.
So
there you have it.
Fuck Christian Bale.
Fuck Christian Bale. This movie.
Also, bad Batman. I don't like him as Batman.
Not a good Batman.
Anyway, sorry.
Also, the first time I ever watched a Christian Bale Batman movie, I had assumed the whole joke everyone made about the voice was a joke.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was legit.
He is a good Bruce Wayne. He is a bad Batman.
Bad Batman. The Prestige was actually a good film.
Yes.
It was like I did.
Is that the one that has David Bowie as
Nikola Tesla?
Yeah.
Yes. So in my review, I said, turns out saying, "Whoa, it's Hat City in here" seconds into the film actually spoils the whole thing. What I meant by that, and I'm not going to actually spoil the film here, because even me saying this, you're still not going to work out what the hell happens if you've never seen it before. Seconds in the film, you see a lot of hats.
A lot of hats.
And I said, "Whoa, Hat City in here." And then about 2 hours later into the film, we were like, hold on. And then my sister went, "Oh, it's Hat City in here." And then I went, "Oh my God." And my mum was like, "Oh my God." And we worked out the film. The plot twist is genuinely very good. Like it is a bit of a harrowing plot twist, but it's really good.
I don't remember it. I think I need to rewatch this film.
I think you should rewatch it.
It's gone out of my head completely.
When we worked out what it was, we were like, Jesus Christ. There was a little bit of like, I think I got a little bit confused there because I was going a bit back and forth, but like, it's good. It's good.
Do you like Christopher Nolan as a director generally?
I've only seen the second Batman film.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, the one where he's like threatening with
You saw it because Heath Ledger as the Joker was in it, didn't you?
No, I saw it because I thought I was watching the first one, but I wasn't. I was watching the second one. You know the one where they're threatening to throw Maggie Gyllenhaal out the window? Where
Yeah.
they're like, I'm going to throw Maggie Gyllenhaal out the window. And then for some reason he's like, don't do that. Where else I would have been like, okay.
Maggie Gyllenhaal's in the second one. Because in the first
Yeah.
one, she's played by Katie...
Siddiqui?
No.
No.
Uh,
Holmes.
Katie Holmes, yeah.
Kind of similar looking. Yeah, no, I watched the Maggie Gyllenhaal one.
Okay.
And I've watched Dunkirk. And I've watched Oppenheimer. And I've watched The Prestige.
Okay.
I liked Oppenheimer. Yes, it was far too long, but I actually enjoyed that film.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked Dunkirk.
Okay.
I don't mind him as a director.
I haven't seen Dunkirk.
Harry Styles is in it, inexplicably.
So some of the, like, I genuinely like Batman Begins and Dark Knight. I do genuinely like those films. Memento is wonderful.
I've not seen it.
Prestige is really good. Interstellar is pretty good.
Oh, I still need to see Interstellar.
Inception's good.
Not seen it.
Oppenheimer was good. Tenet
Not
is
seen it.
one of my least favorite films of all time. Fuck that terrible movie.
That's me with Ferrari, the Adam Driver Ferrari film.
I literally gave it a half star.
Yeah.
I hate it. Yeah. I like Christopher Nolan.
I think he's a good director.
Yeah, but I think he can be wanky and
That's like
needs an
Tenet
editor.
and Inception. Those ones are like wanky.
I like Inception though, from memory. It's been years
I
since I've
feel
seen it.
like he was riding the high off of Inception when he made Tenet
Yeah.
without realizing that he just fucked it.
Memento's cool.
Yeah.
And I Insomnia I quite liked as well. With Robin
They're
Williams
fine.
playing the bad guy.
My favorite Robin Williams bad guy film is 1 Hour Photo.
Oh,
That's an insane
what
movie.
a creep. Yeah. Anyway.
Then after that, the only other thing I've watched, so obviously I'm waiting for Rivals to come back in October. I've finished Euphoria. I made it out the other side.
Nice.
I
Congratulations.
cried watching Euphoria. Don't tell anyone.
Mhm.
Then, so last night I was watching my movie for this, and I was building Lego.
Nice.
I was building the racing helmet of Oscar Piastri.
Yeah. As soon as that was released, I was like, yeah, Elsie's gonna.
Elsie's gonna
I
have
feel
it.
like didn't I send you a thing of
Might have
that? Being
done.
like, here you go. Yeah.
Then once I'd finished watching the movie, I was like, well, I'm still building. I'm still not finished Lego, actually. I started too late, but I was like, I still need to watch something. There is a TV series I've seen a lot of people talking about, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is a me thing, so I need to watch it. It is called Off Campus.
I've heard a lot of people talk about this.
It's based off a book
Yeah.
where there is an ice hockey player, and there is this girl that's tutoring him, and they decide to do a fake dating situation to make this guy jealous that she has a crush on.
Sure.
Now, this TV series has made me feel so old.
Okay.
I
yeah,
feel
okay.
chopped and unk watching this. It is insane. Because first of all, fake dating is not a thing that ever happens.
Yeah.
Never in your life will you ever come across that in real life.
No,
But
thank you.
also, I'm sitting there and I'm like, so I was doing my Lego, right?
Yeah.
Watching it. The main girl has this friend. And she and her boyfriend are going through, they're in university, by the way, going through a calendar with like a 6 position a day calendar, being like, we should try August 19th. And effectively, she like not pressures him, but she makes him, she basically says that like the relationship's boring, the sex is boring, and makes him feel like he needs to conform to these like weird, crazy things in
Sure.
order. This is me doing it, right? This is me watching it. My iPad's here, right? Glasses down my nose, doing my Lego. I'm like this.
Yeah.
Switching between. And I'm sitting there, I pause my Lego, and I got my glasses on, and I'm like, oh, for goodness sake. You
Literally, like,
do not need flash sex positions. You need to talk to one another. And I said, you two are too young to be feeling this old. I said the spicing up the sex position conversation comes when you are 46, not when you are 22 and your boobs look like that, because I saw her boobs in the first episode, and Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I was like, this is ridiculous. And I feel so old, because whenever they're in these situations, I'm talking to the TV like, oh, please. Let's be so serious. And then, like, she kisses this guy, and I can tell by, like, his face changes an infinitesimal amount, and I'm like, all right, so he's got feelings for her.
Yeah.
You're going to hurt his feelings. You need to be careful. And I'm like, how old am I? I am ancient watching this show.
Oh, God.
But I'll tell you what, the main guy, he's sexy. You see him with his top off quite a bit. He's sexy.
Lovely. What else do you need?
What else do you... It is the most unserious show of all time, but it's fun to watch when you're doing your Lego and your glasses are down your nose and you're parenting these young people.
At the ripe old age of 27.
At the ripe old age of 27, 10,000 days old.
Yeah.
And here I am. I'm 10,000 days old.
Was that today, 10,000 days?
No, that was a couple Sundays ago.
Oh.
Not this Sunday, it's just been last Sunday.
Well, there you go.
There you go. I was 10,000 days old. Anyway, that's what I've been watching.
Great.
Yeah.
So,
So,
Elsie, do you want to define a silver fox for us?
yes.
Because
Always.
that's what we're here for.
That's what we're actually here for. Not this Lego and sex position chat.
And 9/11. We run the gamut of interests here, don't we?
It's a spectrum.
Yeah.
On one end, sex positions, the other end. No, anyway.
No.
Right,
Oh,
sure.
God.
Good. Mike, stop talking.
Oh, God. Okay. Sorry.
Speaking of sex positions in 9/11, whenever I look at my nails, it reminds me of Sully from Monsters, Inc.
Yes.
Which then makes me think of Steve Buscemi.
They are kind of like a pale blue with like...
They're brown.
Are they... What?
It's brown spots.
Oh, they look like blue.
It's light blue with dark brown
I don't
spots.
have my glasses on. Oh, they are brown.
Because this hand is brown with light blue spots.
Ah, nice.
I'm showing them to the microphone so you can feel the colours through the airways.
Feel the colours.
Anyway, what's a silver fox?
What's a silver fox?
That's all you never ask. It is a person over the age, or 45 or older,
45 or older.
film actor.
Mm-hmm.
However, gender is not a requirement.
We don't care how you
Identify as long as we can objectify. They maybe have grey hair, are going grey, are dyeing their greys, have grey hair energy.
Yep.
That sort of thing. Most important, they're fuckable.
Yeah.
And we can be weird about them.
Yeah, and we will be weird about them. And we have
God
been
willing.
weird about them.
Sure as a long creek don't rise. Lord
Uh,
willing and the creek don't rise. We will be weird about them.
For evidence, please see the Alan Cumming episode. Please see the Clancy Brown episode.
Please really see anything. on
Please
the
see
repertoire.
our most recent Christmas episode.
Get out the nail scissors.
Oh, God.
Anyway, this episode, Silver Fox.
It's your pick, right?
My
And
pick.
it was a big one for you.
It was a big one. I've been waiting for this one because I'm weird about this man.
Who is this man? Who are we here to talk about?
Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
Might be a controversial pick because I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, that's just some old white guy. Which, yeah,
Yeah, that's the whole point.
that's this podcast.
So I was...
You didn't know who he was?
No, I knew who he was.
You thought he was a different guy.
But he was one that I knew he was going to be on this podcast because I know Elsie's relationship with this man.
We go back.
But I was like, okay, I feel like because it's an important one, I really want to appreciate him, right? So I went looking and I found this picture that I immediately sent to Elsie, where it is Jason Bateman. He is shirtless and he is pouring a jug of what looks to be old-fashioned homemade lemonade into his pants. And it should not be this sexy.
But it is.
But
Why
it
is
is-
he pouring juice in his undies?
Even if this is not the picture that we put on our promos, I think you need to put...
We need to
front
post this
ones,
picture
'cause
regardless.
This is...
It's a big deal.
It's a big deal. Are you happy to have finally
Yes.
brought him to the pod?
I'm excited about this one. It was funny because when I was going through his movies, I was like, it was actually an interesting one for me because it was like, I find him sexy,
Mm-hmm.
but trying to find a movie that I find him sexiest was hard.
Movies don't capitalize on his sex
No.
because he's a funny guy.
He's a comedic actor.
Yeah. So they
And
don't...
he's either the comedic one or the straight man.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think he's ever used as like a sex symbol like
No.
Steve Buscemi is.
No.
No, but even Steve Buscemi, I struggled because I was like, well, he's not. They don't often capitalize on a
Yeah.
sex appeal.
He's often shot in a way that he's like the skeevy sidekick or whatever. But with Jason Bateman, he's
Whereas
just a guy.
Then you've got someone
Yeah.
like Javier Bardem.
And the camera knows. And
That's
everyone knows.
That's it. He's sexy morning, noon, and night.
Morning, noon, and night.
They could just turn on the camera and he'd be like,
I am so excited for the Cape Fear remake with him in that.
oh, was
by
he?
the way.
You're joking.
Unless I dreamed it. Hang on.
Hold on, my pants are going to come off.
Yeah.
Stop. I showed up in my pajama pants.
You did.
Ready for a sleepover with Javier Bardem at Cape Fear.
Benicio del Toro puts his hand on your thigh. Yeah. So it's a TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Javier Bardem as the Robert De Niro character.
Smash. What?
We're going to be weird about it.
I said that. Smash.
Let's watch that.
I think we should.
we should watch that and come from away.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
And I will be coming from away when I see that. I'll tell you that for free. Anyway.
So what Jason Bateman film did you pick?
Okay. So it required extensive research. And r/lady boners.
Yes. God bless their work.
I did consult r/lady boners.
I often do.
I had to go a bit rogue. Because actually the most common response was his character Michael Bluth from Arrested Development.
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Yeah.
You know, dead dove do not eat.
Yeah.
You know. But I was like, right, I need to go back to like what does it for LC? Like I don't really have a type as seen by this fucking podcast. But there are some things where I tend to lean towards sexier than others. One of these things being long hair. Another being a business shirt with rolled up sleeves. Another being the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Another being looking sad and dejected.
Yes.
Which is why I picked the movie Air, about the creation of the Air Jordan sneaker.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Naturally.
I gotta admit, I was expecting you to bring Juno to the pod. I really was.
You would think. See, this is the thing. Actually, we're going to talk about Juno regardless because it's my favorite film of all time. But I find it really interesting that when I watched Juno when I was a kid, I was attracted to Jason Bateman in that film. He had like the longish hair. He wore like these band t-shirts, long sleeve shirts underneath. He like shredded a guitar. He was like a funny, like deadpan guy. And he like gave Juno a lot of attention. And I was like, this guy's hunky. Now that I'm old, chopped and unk and 27, I'm like, cool. So this guy's horrible.
Yeah.
This guy's awful.
Yeah.
Apart from the fact that he makes his wife's life way more difficult than it needs to be. But even if you give him the benefit of the doubt and like they were moving too fast and he never wanted to be a father, but he felt they had all these pressures, Juno was 16.
Yeah.
Like that's where it starts and ends there.
Yep.
Juno was 16.
That's a child.
That's a child.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? And there's this god-awful line when they're in the basement of the house and they're like slow dancing together. And like Mark asks Juno, like, what do you think of it? Like, how do you see me? And like kind of then tries to almost frame it that it was Juno's fault, that Juno was coming on to him.
It's called grooming and gaslighting.
Awful. So whilst I think physically looking at him, I'm like, yeah, attractive. The character is just so heinous.
Yeah.
So now, sex appeal. Yeah. 2023 film where Jason Bateman plays a real life person called Rob Strasser. So I would like to preface that I'm talking about the character, not about the real person.
Okay.
He works in basketball marketing at Nike.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly the hair.
It's the hair.
He wears these fuck ass Hawaiian shirt type things as well. Actually, I want to talk first of all about this film. This is a good film. I went to see it, I think, for my birthday, maybe, with my mum.
I think I remember you talking about it on the...
Maybe.
Hang on. Was it around? Were we around 2023? It says that it came out.
I don't know. Maybe I have talked about it. Maybe I've just talked about it in passing. I remember going to see this at the cinema, and I was like, okay, well, we'll see how we go here. Because Mum and I like to, just watch a film at the Lighthouse Cinema and see how we go. I really liked it. I actually thought it was really good. I also like a sports film. I like one of those ones where it's like we overcome adversity and then we have some really great lines and then we like all celebrate at the end and then there's that like, music montage of like, where is everybody now type thing, which is exactly what this film has. It is effectively, for those that aren't aware, obviously Nike now has the iconic Air Jordan sneaker, but it goes through the process of them creating that shoe and getting Michael Jordan on board. And it's before Michael Jordan became the most incredible basketball player of all time. Michael Jordan's mother is played by Viola Davis.
Oh.
And she is actually seen as being like the linchpin of like being the like person who, because like in it, they want to offer Michael Jordan like $250,000, which in the 80s, like that's a lot of money, for the sneaker deal because Nike is like on the way down. They're like the lowest pick, like nobody wants them. They're going to have to like pick a lower rate basketball player. And it's Viola Davis that comes to them, back to them and says, look, we'll take your deal, but we want Michael to earn a gross percentage of every shoe sold. And that's what cements him into like earning billions of dollars. Anyway, Jason Bateman in this film is, as Jason Bateman does best, sarcastic, sardonic.
Yeah.
He is tired and grumpy and a little bit mean.
Yeah.
And it's set in an office. And I just know that if I was working in that office, I would be such a problem.
You get very little work done.
Oh, yeah. I would constantly be hanging around his office.
Yeah, if he had the like printer near his desk, you would constantly be like, oh, I just need to print off this thing.
I'm just printing. Or I'd be like, so what did you do on the weekend? And then I'd be like, what is that? Or like, oh, that's so silly. Or like, and then he would like tease me about being too young and like being like not knowing things. And I'd have been like, I know things. And he'd be like, no, you don't. And I'd be like, okay, so then you have to teach it to me.
Yeah. I'll come over and you can show me what a VHS is.
Yeah. And he'll be like, you don't know, like you work in like basketball sneakers, but you don't know about basketball. And I'd be like, I just don't get it. I watch it and I'm like, why are they throwing the ball if they want, like, why are they throwing it away from them? And he's like, oh my God. And I'm like, fine. Then like, fine, show me a basketball game and you can explain it to me, but I promise you it's boring. And he's like, no, it's not. I will prove to you it's not boring. And then I end up at his house because also he's divorced in this movie, which...
Of course.
10 times older.
I love a divorced man.
Love a divorced man over 40. Because he turns 46 in the movie.
Oh, happy birthday.
It's a rough 46, by the way. Because I think Jason Bateman was like in his 50s.
Right.
This one's a rough 46. But yeah, he's so young. And also, yeah, it's a good film. It's a good one of those, like if you can get on board with those like cheesy kind of sports ones. It's a Ben Affleck, Matt Damon one again where they've collaborated. I like that film, and I like Jason Bateman in that film because he looks grumpy.
I'm so happy for you.
Love.
He is very. I've looked him up. He is very, very sexy.
He's hunky in that film. What about you, Mike? What did you scrape together?
So, if there is one thing in this world that is always going to be true, it is that nothing is quite as sexy as a Disney animated fox.
I knew it.
So I have picked Zootopia.
so true, though.
Because there is nothing sexier in this world than a Disney animated fox.
He had no right when he did that voice acting to his tone of voice that he uses.
His tone of voice
is insane.
So let me preface this. I'm not yucking anyone's yum, I promise. I am not a furry. I have no interest in fursonas. I have no interest. It is not something that gets my blood pumping, personally.
Gets you goat up.
Don't say goat. However, there's something about a Disney fox. It also goes back to Fox and the Hound, and it goes back to Robin Hood, and it's just...
We are the Silver Fox.
We are the Silver Fox office. I've taken this literally. So let me read you some of these reviews from Letterboxd. I screenshotted some reviews.
All of them are from me.
From Ram, less than 3. Nick Wilde is so fucking hot, Jesus Christ. From Eddie at the Cottage. Nick Wilde, draw me like I'm one of your French rabbits. Bray, or Bree, B-R-E. Nick Wilde is one sexy fox, why lie? From someone named Lauren. A sexy fox? Am I a furry? Number 1 Gizmo fan. Name an animated fox that you aren't attracted to. Also number 1 Gizmo fan. I want Jason Bateman's voice to eat me. And someone just named John. Does Jason Bateman know everyone wants to fuck his fursona? So it is a common trend that...
Yeah. See, I think I talked about this in an earlier episode when I was coming back from Melbourne this year, coming back from the Grand Prix, physically exhausted.
Yeah.
The most tired I'd ever been in my entire life. I was on a plane. Almost all the movies were like, you need this fucking app to watch them. I'm like, no, I want to watch it on the back of on the telly, on the back of the seat. God intended. So I went into the kids section. Movie I hadn't seen before was Zootopia 2.
Sure. I haven't seen the sequel.
I was like, I'll put it on because I was also quite tired, so I was just going to nod in and out.
Yeah. And as soon as Jason Bateman was a little bit mean to Judy Holtz.
Was I was sitting there with my eyes shut, so I couldn't see the anthropomorphic. I could only hear Jason Bateman's voice, and I had to open my eyes because the way that I was responding was not okay. I was sitting next to strangers on a plane, and I literally was like, I have to lock in. I have to watch this movie. Also, I cried. I don't know why, but anyway. But it was literally like, hearing his voice, I was like, I can't watch this with my eyes shut because it's too sexy. They're talking about gentrification. Animal gentrification. And animal, like, effectively, like, animal racial stereotyping.
Yeah.
Species stereotyping. And I'm getting flustered.
Yeah. He could gentrify my neighborhood. You know, it's
insane.
There is something
hand to God, insane.
Just his smug little russet-coloured face.
Jason Bateman's good at being a smarmy little piece of shit.
In a way that is sexy. And also, like, I haven't seen the sequel. My assumption is that Judy and Nick are platonic buddies, right? That is my assumption. Because also, I can't imagine Disney wanting to handle interspecies relations. This is my assumption. However, I'm like, they
have insane sexual tension.
He wants to get on it.
This is what I mean by, like, you know, that whole, like, fan fiction I was just writing about the Air character. Yeah. Kind of the same with Nick Wilde. He's really good at playing the co-worker who you pretend is really annoying and you hate, but if they ever stopped teasing you, you would be miserable.
Yeah. Speaking of fanfic, a lot of comments referred to an abortion comic.
The abortion fanfic.
I was like, why does so many... this is something I had missed entirely. I was like, why are there so many reviews on Zootopia, this children's film, mentioning abortion.
It's
I
a-
watched that. And then someone specifically said abortion comic, and I went, I have to look this up. So I read this abortion comic, which is basically Judy Hopps, the bunny rabbit, gets pregnant to Nick Wilde, the fox, and she's like, I want an abortion. And he's like, how dare you? And it's just this real serious.
insane.
It's not sexy. I was expecting it to turn
No, it's
sexy,
like
but
devastating.
It's dead serious. He leaves her. What the fuck is this world?
Also, I would say out of all the Disney films, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this one probably has the most illustrated porn made of it. Like, people want to fuck that rabbit more than we want to fuck the fox.
I'm just cycling through various websites in my head. Bear with me.
Rule 34.
Rule 34. Okay, hang on. Surely there's someone else that there's more of. I'm thinking.
Other than like
So
the Disney
not-
princesses.
So she's not Disney, but Lola Bunny from Space Jam, I bet has more.
Also Jessica Rabbit.
Also Jessica Rabbit. But Lola Bunny is a specific thing.
Why rabbits?
I don't know.
Is it
Ed, can you explain? Because I'm pretty sure Ed has a thing for Lola Bunny as well. I'm maybe just assuming.
What?
I'm maybe just
you
assuming because maybe we should cut that. I'm just assuming because he's straight, and I know he likes Space Jam, so I'm like Lola Bunny. Ed's a Lola Bunny fan.
Text him and confirm this right now, please.
Hang on, should I call him?
So we can see whether we need to cut it out or not.
Hang on,
Are you him?
I'm gonna call him.
He's going to think there's something wrong.
Oh, hang on, no. I need to take out my hearing aids because otherwise we'll go through that. Hello, my love. You're on the air. You're on the podcast. How are you going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We're just phoning a friend. Elsie's here as well.
Hi, Ed.
Hi, Elsie.
So you're on speaker, right next to the microphone. So we need to ask you something.
Oh God.
Mike's just made a very bold claim.
I've just asserted something with no evidence. Lola Bunny, smash or pass?
Lola Bunny from
Space Jam.
Space Jam. Smash.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
We were talking about sexy bunnies, and I was like, oh, Ed likes Lola Bunny. And then I was like, oh, maybe not. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
Yeah,
Ed likes
okay.
Lola Bunny.
There we go. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. That's all I needed. Can you explain why? Was that you finishing? Was that you climaxing?
I'm so unprepared for this. I'm literally cozied up like
Watching Space Jam.
in a blanket, watching Traitors. Like I'm having a lovely cozy night with,
With
the
your
rain coming down.
Lola Bunny
I hadn't
plush.
even considered Lola Bunny.
Not until after 10.
I think, she's very, very competent, she kind of walks in
Yeah.
and she's kind of like, she's not going to be, put down or like deal with any like, misogynistic comments or anything and, walks the walk, talks the talk. And, she does this very, very, very hot thing where she kind of like, just blows her ears back over her head. Where
I was worried where that was going.
We have fringe. And, don't ever call me doll. It's just kind of like,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
And she knows her way around a ball.
That is also a given, yeah. She knows how to shoot her shot.
Yeah, there we go. All right, well, thank you. Thank you. This has been very informative.
I have zero context of what's going on, but I'm glad you're both having fun.
That's right.
Thank you.
We'll see if this works audio-wise. We may have to cut it, but I'm gonna hang up because I have 14% battery.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Thank you, Ed.
Bye.
Sports.
Thanks, Ed.
They should give you a call at 7:19 on a Monday asking if you want to fuck the rabbit from Space Jam. And not the one you think.
I'm also not a caller. I never call Ed.
Well, you would have had like a heart attack or something.
What's wrong? I'm like Lola Bunny. Yes, it's smash or pass.
Mike, is everything okay at home? Why have you called?
Because I need to know if you want to fuck this rabbit.
So Ed would fuck Lola Bunny.
Yeah. Weird fuck
The
Nick
fox.
Wilde the fox. Yeah. I feel like I bet there is more porn of Lola Bunny than there is of Judy Hopps. Purely for time reasons as well.
Oh, true.
Space Jam has
there's
been around for longer.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I believe you. Let me see if I can find any. I'm on Rule 34 right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to type in Lola Bunny. Love
The
that.
fact that one of my cats is also washing her butt right now is
Perfect.
not.
Ooh, yuck. Jerk off with random hotties. Oh, what good things.
Hot bunnies in your area?
AI cum sluts.
Oh.
This is actually really difficult. The Rule 34 website sucks. I'm getting off of this.
I think we're done.
This is disgusting. Anyway, honorable mentions. I will say, okay, actually this leads because we're saying that it's the fox because of the voice.
Yeah.
You seen the movie Carry On?
Carry On. No.
It is a movie with Taron Egerton where he gets a call.
Oh, no. Mixed Bag have done an episode
Okay.
on this.
So he gets a call from somebody and they're like a villain and they're like telling him like you
Yeah.
have to do all this shit. The bad guy is played by Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
I think he does appear towards the end of the film, but for the most part, he is just talking to Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
And if I do recall, my review of this film on Letterboxd is if I had Jason Bateman whispering my ear, I'd start doing odd shit too.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. It's the voice. The other ones I have Zootopia.
Good.
I have Juno. I have This Is Where I Leave You,
Okay.
which I've talked about before. It's him, Jane Fonda, Adam Driver, so on and so forth. Movie Game Night with Rachel McAdams.
Yep.
And then I do also have the time he visited the Criterion Closet.
Oh, okay.
He's very sexy in that one specific clip.
Just one thing I wanted to say about him, about Zootopia as well. I think it takes a very special kind of person, and I think it is a very impressive feat to be to be in a film with Idris Elba and out sexy Idris Elba.
Yeah, it's not easy done.
It is very rare for me to watch an Idris Elba film and be distracted by someone else.
Yeah.
Even though we're just talking about voices, it still applies.
He still manages it somehow.
Yeah. My honorable mentions, I also had Game Night. I also had Arrested Development.
Yes, of course.
I had The Gift as well.
Oh yeah.
And I do. This was a weird one. There's a short. There's a mini series called The Outsider, based on a Stephen King
Okay.
book, and in my head he was sexy, but the pictures I found were not sexy because it was like it's a rough watch.
It's a rough.
It's good. It's really good. The book is fantastic. Yeah. So there's a maybe for that one.
Cool. On to Fox Facts, the portion of the podcast where we, if we have a fact about the fox off the dome, we can say it, but then otherwise we go to IMDb and we find the most dog shit facts you've ever heard. And I will say that I do have a few facts off the top of the dome. One, his wife, her name is Amanda Anker, or Anker. She is the daughter of the singer Paul Anker, as in Put Your Head on My Shoulder.
As in the name of Lorelai Gilmore's dog in The Gilmore Girls.
Absolutely, that one. I will also say that he won the celebrity portion of the Long Beach Grand Prix, which was like an IndyCar event back in the 80s. And a not great fact about him that makes him shitty, and I'm calling it out here so people don't think I'm ignoring it. So obviously he was on Arrested Development, and stuff came out about Jeffrey Tambor being a piece of shit. And he and a couple others appeared to defend Jeffrey Tambor's behaviour.
Right.
There is also, I can't bring myself to watch it, but apparently there's a podcast clip where Jason Bateman effectively makes Jessica Walter cry about it. And then Jason did go on to apologize to Jessica Walter for his behavior, but it did lead to a few things coming out that apparently Jason Bateman can be a little bit of a cock.
Fun.
So anybody that makes Jessica Walter cry,
Walter was wonderful.
I will make you cry.
The comedic timing that woman had.
It's a banana, Michael. How much can it cost? $10?
I don't care for Job. I love her.
I don't care for Job. Oh, yeah. So those are my few facts.
His favourite film is There Will Be Blood from 2007, which I always get confused with No Country for Old Men, which stars previous Fox Javier Bardem.
There Will Be Blood. He must be a Paul Dano fan.
Yeah.
Can't blame him. He's a cycling enthusiast and an avid runner that averages 5 miles a day. It's my meditation time, he says. I clear my mind and think about the day. He leaves the iPod at home, preferring his own thoughts for company. It literally says he leaves the iPod at home.
That's a fact coming to you from circa 2006.
If you ever see Jason Bateman out for a run, just know that iPod's at home.
It's in a drawer.
Yeah.
It's under his pillow.
It's under his pillow with a pygmy.
Like Elsie. Bateman's film company is called F+A Productions after his daughter Francesca and his wife Amanda.
Cute.
Had surgery to remove a benign polyp from his throat on 11th of January 2005.
Oh, true.
Shout out to you 21-year-old polyp.
Shout out polyp. He's the younger brother of actress Justine Bateman.
Oh.
Justin... No, his name's not Justin. His name's Jason. Oh, this is another one I feel like we should talk about. Ozark, the TV series.
Yeah.
He's like incredible in that.
Oh,
for one of it.
Oh, another one. Horrible Bosses is also a honorary mention. Anyway,
So,
born at 5:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I should also say Hancock, which was my film for Will Smith. That was my hunky film for Will Smith. He was born on the same date as Nirvana drummer and Foo Fighters vocalist Dave Grohl.
He has practiced yoga since childhood. These are particularly dogshit facts.
He is the uncle of Justine Bateman's children, Duke and Olivia. Yes, that is how it works.
I am the uncle of my sister's children, Jordan, Cohen, and Callum. So that makes sense.
Although actor Henry Gibson's birth name is James Bateman, he is of no relation to Jason Bateman or Justine Bateman. Because I know you will wonder if Henry Gibson was at all related.
When he was a child, he would have gone by Master Bateman.
He would have indeed. Thank you for that one.
That was off the dome. Wasn't IMDb fact.
I did see on r/Lady Bonus, which I think you would have appreciated.
Oh, yes.
Somebody in the comments said that for Halloween, they went as Jason Voorhees and they carried around a bucket of fish bait and handed it out to people because they went as Jason Bateman.
That's really good.
That's
really good.
I thought you would enjoy that.
Not quite as good as going as Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Well, we can't all be geniuses. So that's all I'm saying. So, time for a little bit of science. We're going to do the Punnett square.
Katrina is gritting her teeth, as always.
Because we're not talking about recessive or dominant genes here. But I'll tell you what, my genes are feeling dominant when I see Jason Bateman.
Dominate my genes.
He is dominating the fuck out of these jeans. I'm not wearing jeans. I'm wearing pajamas.
He has the fursuit.
So,
please, yes, explain what the Punnett square is.
On the x-axis we have fucks, doesn't fuck. On the y-axis we have knows what sex is, doesn't know what sex is. So even if they have kids in the movie, or it doesn't necessarily mean they fuck.
Even if they have sex in the film,
that's not, fucking's a mindset.
Yeah.
It's like, do you fuck?
Yeah. So the guy, what's his name?
Rob Strasser.
Straight man. Rob Strasser.
And once again, not the
real guy.
The Jason Bateman character.
Does he fuck?
Does he know
what fucking is?
So he has a daughter. There's this weird moment between him and Matt Damon where he just like randomly tells Matt Damon, it's a plot point, but he like tells Matt Damon that he has his daughter, and because of the divorce, he only sees her on Sundays at the park, and he brings her shoes.
Sure, okay.
Anyway, so he knows what sex is.
Okay.
He knows what it is. He's done it before, at least once.
At least
to
once.
procreate. He's not fucking.
No.
Now,
Is it because he's too sad?
I think he's just like a workaholic, and he just like does not. He's like divorced. He's got a child that he sees once a week. He spends all of his time working. Again, if I was at that company, we'd be changing that.
Yeah.
But no, he's not fucking. Unfortunately, I would have liked to see it.
Yeah,
but he's not.
He's not.
And in a company in an office in the 80s, I would expect to see a little more rumpy pumpy on top of the photocopier.
We all want
I would have
a photocopier.
Expected to see it like The Wolf of Wall Street or something, where they're just snorting coke out of someone's bum hole on the conference table.
And I'm always saying that.
And here we are. No rumpy pumpy on the photocopier for now.
This time
around. How about the fox from Zootopia?
Does this fox fuck?
Does this fox fuck? Does Nicholas Wilde?
So he knows what it is. And let me tell you, okay. This is clearly a Disney film aimed at children, so there is no implied sex. However,
Stop him.
That fox is rabid. That is a rabid fox. He is fucking giraffes. He is fucking hippos. He is fucking camels. He is fucking shrews. I don't know. He is
not the shrews.
Everything. He is full Richard Gere with a hamster.
With the gerbil.
He is fucking.
Except he's going inside the gerbil, not the other way around.
He is good at it. He is adept. He is competent. That fox, my friend, fucks. Period.
Do you know what the worst part of it is?
You agree?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you've read the abortion comic, you know.
I know.
He canonically fucks. In the abortion fic.
God. Okay, question.
Oh,
Who
no.
is the sexiest cartoon?
Now that's hard because Jessica Rabbit knows she's sexy.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if she counts.
Yeah,
she's
Jessica Rabbit.
but she's meant to be sexy.
Yeah,
so
she's just that way.
who's the sexiest character that's not meant to make you feel that way?
Yes. Okay.
I don't know if I can say
Is
that.
it Sully? Is it Sullivan? James P. Sullivan?
James P. Sullivan's up there. The other one, I don't know if you ever watched this TV show. Did you ever watch The Regular Show?
I've seen.
Do you know Mordecai from The Regular Show? He doesn't look sexy, but unfortunately he is sexy.
Okay, Mordecai.
Mordecai from The Regular Show. The Blue Jay.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
He's sexy, unfortunately. Who's the sexiest cartoon character? Oh wait, how do we classify cartoon? Is it because technically like a video game character could be a cartoon technically, but I don't think that counts because they're like computer generated.
No, yeah. But I think Disney CGI kind of stuff does count.
That counts because it's meant to be a cartoon.
Stop motion doesn't count.
So like the dad from Inside Out, he counts.
Absolutely, he counts.
Yeah. He fucks. Nick Wilde, obviously. I'm trying to think who is the sexiest. I think it could be up there between James P. Sullivan and Nick Wilde.
I think Nick Wilde's pretty good shout. For me, I've always had a crush on Aladdin from 1992.
Oh yeah, he's fit. See, the problem with me, I didn't watch a lot of Disney movies growing up. Tarzan.
Oh, Tarzan. Milo from Atlantis, and Dr. Sweet from Atlantis.
Yeah, that's.
In fact, most of the cast from Atlantis.
The cast of Atlantis.
And Nightcrawler from X-Men Evolution.
Well, there you have it.
Anyway, sorry. Let us know who you think.
Ed, you don't need to answer because you already have.
Ed, we know it's Lullaby.
Oh, Lola Bunny's actually also quite a good shout.
Bunny's an incredible shout.
Also,
Yeah.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop. Shit,
Who,
yeah.
it's just recently been announced they're going to do a live action and Quinta Brunson is going to be playing Betty Boop, which I'm very excited about. She's short, like when she has her hair short and like little curls on it, she's a perfect Betty Boop.
Yeah.
She looks exactly like Betty Boop.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited. Okay. So
I'm going to get this picture of Mordecai off my phone. Excuse me.
Save it for later.
Okay.
So, exciting moment, Mike. It's your turn to pick the next fox. And you can't pick Nick Wilde.
Why not?
Because that fox has already sailed.
Okay.
Who is our next fox?
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
It is time to flesh it out.
Oh no.
I'm doing someone that was discussed in one of our free-for-all episodes. So we have touched on this person.
We've touched on them. We've touched them.
We've touched on them.
I think I know who it is.
I don't know if you do. I bet you don't. So they were mentioned in one of our free-for-alls, and I think this is the first time a free-for-all pick has gotten their full episode. So I've gone old school.
I think I know who it is.
I have picked Robert Mitchum.
I did not know who is that?
This is Robert Mitchum.
Jesus Christ.
Robert Mitchum is the definition of barrel-chested. He is an old school, like 50s star.
Who was he in the film?
I talked about him in our first Christmas episode from the movie Holiday Affair with him and Janet Leigh.
Oh my God. Oh, I can't wait to watch an old school movie again.
He is a
Oh yeah, bum chin.
Beautiful man.
And I'm all over it.
So like I don't think he's old school. He's not necessarily what you think of. But he is up there for me.
Also, like I always say, whenever we do an old school one, they don't make men like that anymore. Oh, he's going to be so fun. Oh, I love these ones because I get to watch an old movie and feel giddy.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
I'm excited.
That chest is just...
Oh my gosh. Meow.
So, if people wanted to reach out, if they wanted to see how you rate other Jason Bateman films, where could they find you? What's your letterbox? And what are you rating Air?
Great question. So, my letterbox is Dixie Normus 69, DIXIENORMOUS 69, 1 through 68 were all taken. What did I give Air last time?
You gave it a 3 because I looked.
I think this time I'm going to give it a 3.5 this time.
Okay.
The more I was watching it, like afterwards I was like, this is a really good film. Like I actually quite liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for what it was, it's a good film.
Yeah.
So it's 3.5 for me. How about you? What are you giving Zootopia? You can give it 6 if you wanted to.
All right. So here's the thing with Zootopia, right? On its surface, it is great. The more you think about the premise, the more problematic it becomes.
It's so random.
So it's one of those, like, obviously...
Cop again.
But also, like, there's the thing of there's predators and there's prey, right? And the whole thing is that predators start going feral, basically, and attacking the prey. And so the predators are basically black people in this, right? They are the minority, they are oppressed. But that's kind of the whole point of the film. But it does this weird thing where there is actually a biological reason for the predators to be dangerous and for the prey to be scared of them. So it kind of has this reverse effect.
Okay, if you're scared of them, it's not your fault.
Yeah, so it kind of reinforces this thing of like, oh, black people, you can be scared of them because they are naturally savage and that's just part of who they are. So it has this weird, like, backfire.
Yeah.
Which is not their intention, but it doesn't,
They probably haven't portrayed it in the way.
The more you think about it, the worse it gets.
Also, Seth MacFarlane is a singing mouse. Seth MacFarlane is my way. as in the voice of Peter Griffin. He's the mouse that sings My Way.
I remember a mouse singing My Way in Zootopia.
Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong movie. I'm thinking of Sing,
Yeah, Sing. Yeah.
which is another movie where animals are there.
Yeah. Are there any sexy foxes on that one?
No. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong movie. This is one with Jenny Slate as the goat, as the sheep.
Yeah. So I'm giving it a 3.5. I think.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Oh, and you
what's
can
your-
find me on things.
Whoa.
Instagram. You can find me on Rule 34. Look up Nick Wild fan.
Nick Wilde x Mike Bryant.
Go and Nick Wild. You can find me on Instagram and Letterboxd, both of the same. One Hat Matter. That's ONEHATMADDER. Elsie, if they wanted to reach out to us,
Send us their Nick Wilde fan
send us
art.
their Nick Wild fan art. Tell us who they think the sexiest cartoon is.
Send us their favourite Nick Wilde fan fiction.
Tell us why you're attracted to Lola Bunny. You can email us at thesilverfoxoffice@gmail.com. Also, if you want to be a guest or if you have an idea of a fox to cover, great place. We also have an Instagram where we post pictures and fun little updates on foxes and that sort of stuff. And that is at the Silver Fox Office.
Ooh, it is time that I need to get up the Boosh number.
Bush number.
Check what Jason's Boosh number is. So let's have a look. The Oracle of Bacon. So if you didn't know this, obviously 6 Degrees is Kevin Bacon, but you can just find out what another person's anything number is, and obviously we do Steve because he is a patron saint of this podcast.
There is a character in Zootopia who's a weasel who's played by Alan Tudyk who has such Steve Buscemi vibes, and I'm like, why don't you not get Steve Buscemi?
So I haven't checked. I've
Okay.
just loaded it up. Do we think they have been in a movie
If
together?
they have been in a movie together, they have obviously explored each other's bodies.
Mhm.
If they haven't been in a movie together, we're not ruling it out.
We're not ruling it out. So Jason Bateman has been in a couple Jason Reitman movies, like Juno and like what was the other one? Can't remember what it's called. Oh, Up in the Air. I don't think Steve's in those.
Who are his co-stars in Air? Who else is in Air?
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck.
Surely there'd be a thing to I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry. Isn't Ben Affleck in that? No, maybe not.
I think it's Vince Vaughn and somebody. He's
It's Adam Sandler and
he's
someone else.
been
but
in a lot of
okay, maybe.
films. Jason Bateman's in a lot of films with Jennifer Aniston.
Okay.
And he's at least been in Juno with Jennifer Garner and Elliot Page.
Sure.
Also Olivia Thirlby. This is interesting.
I
think
reckon
it's
it's
a 2. I don't think they've been in a film
It might be
together.
a 3, actually. I'm going to say 3. I don't think so. It'll be a 2.
It's 2. Jason Bateman was in Bad Words with Judith Hoag, who was in Armageddon with Steve Buscemi. I'll find one more link. Jason Bateman was in Heart to Heart, Secrets of the Heart with Michael Parks.
Michael Hartz.
Michael
Hearts,
Hart's
like
Parks with who was in 13 Moons with Steve Buscemi.
Fun. Okay.
There we have it.
There we have it. So they may have explored.
They may. We're not ruling it out. They could have at a dinner party. And
Yeah.
Benicio del Toro could have been there.
Put his hand on your thigh.
So, shout out Steve Buscemi. Shout out Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick Wilde.
Oh my god.
Jason, keep doing voice acting roles.
Like, it's where you shine.
And
It
if you
is-
wanted to get into erotic ASMR,
we
that's also an
would
option.
do it. We would listen. We
That
would
is
buy it.
also an option. If you wanted to, have you heard of Quinn? Mike?
The Mighty Quinn, starring Denzel Washington.
No, watching, so that's what I'm talking about. No, it's the audio erotica app where it's these like audio books that are erotic, and they get celebrities to do the reading for them.
Okay.
So Andrew Scott has done one.
Oh,
famously. His name Jesse Williams, I think, has done one.
Oh, he's got a huge penis.
He's got a massive penis.
Anyway.
A few other sexy. The two guys from Heated Rivalry did one together.
Yeah.
So if Jason Bateman wanted to do one for Gwen, I think that's a good idea.
That would be pretty good.
Should look into that.
I would buy it.
I would buy a
As
subscription.
long as you're a little bit snarky.
A little bit mean.
Yeah.
And make it maybe an forbidden office room.
Maybe there's some photocopier stuff going on.
Rumpy pumpy at the photocopier. You can have that idea for free.
One thing I want to say as well, just before we close out, just a reminder that you can still make a submission on the definition of a man, definition of a woman bill.
Yes, you certainly can.
This episode comes out on the 17th, Wednesday the 17th, so you will still have about 2 weeks.
Massive amount of time.
Submissions close 11:59 on Thursday the 2nd of July 2026. So you can find that at the Parliament website. If you need any help with finding a link or anything, send us a message. We'll send it to you because it is really important to stand up for our trans whānau.
Absolutely. So get in there, get your submission done. It's very easy to do. And
Nick Wilde would.
Nick Wilde totally would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not the one in the abortion.
No, not that one. That one's.
But the canon one, he'd be
in
all
our
right.
hearts.
The one in the fan fiction I'm writing.
He actually takes a moment out. He pulls himself out to write a submission.
Write a submission, and he includes the link in the fan fiction.
Yeah.
So you can do it too. Make like Nick Wilde. Alrighty.
Okay.
Love you guys.
Bye, friends.
Bye.